Hello and welcome to Spirit Among Us. Do you ever feel like this world is just working against you? Have you ever had the feeling when nothing seems to be going your way and everything seems to be going as bad as it possibly could? You ever had that happen to you? You ever been there? Well, let me let you in on a little secret. That's not just in your head. That's actually how the world works. First of all, what we need to understand about the world we live in is that this place we call Earth, is a fallen world. Romans chapter 5 verse 12. Therefore, just as sin came into the world through one man, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men because all sinned. This is the world we have. After Adam and Eve first betrayed God in the Garden of Eden, when they first ate of that one tree that they weren't supposed to, He put a curse on this world and on man and woman. Now, ever since that time, ever since that original sin, that first act of disobedience, we have been living in the aftermath of that great fall. So as a result of that, the fallen world is where we live, and things are not always going to work out, and we can't expect them to. Things don't go our way and won't go our way because this world is not the way it should be. So the very nature of this world and of our own hearts causes pain and destruction. But that's not the only thing working against us. There's something much bigger that we can't see. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Here in Ephesians, Paul gives us some insight into why this life is such a struggle. It is difficult. It is hard. We face trials and struggles and tribulation because we are in a battle. And here's the thing. We do not wrestle and fight against flesh and blood. No, we have a much bigger enemy than that. It's not just what we can see in front of us that we are fighting and wrestling with. It's the stuff that we can't see. The spiritual forces of evil. So friends, our eyes need to be opened to the reality that there is a great and mighty battle going on around us. And our enemy, the one who is working against us, who is on the other side, is always at work. Ephesians chapter 2 verses 1 through 3. And you were dead in the trespasses and sins in which you once walked, following the course of this world, following the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that is now at work in the sons of disobedience, among whom we all once lived in the passions of our flesh, carrying out the desires of the body and the mind, and were by nature children of wrath, like the rest of mankind. We all began our lives as children of wrath, following the prince of the power of the air. That is Satan, the devil. That spirit of evil, is now at work in the sons of disobedience. You see how clever our enemy is? How cunning he is? He doesn't just come at us himself. That might be just too obvious. Instead, he works through people. He tricks us into thinking that people are the real enemies. But this is a complete lie, totally false. He works through others to get to us, to fight with us, and to lead us away from Jesus Christ our Lord. So this is what we need to realize, that the battle we fight in is much bigger than anything our eyes are seeing at the present time. But we also need to take heart in the midst of this fight, because the one who is greater, mightier, and stronger than all is on our side. Thank you for watching, and God bless.